I know I'm gonna be hated for this, and that's fine. We got some of the dumbest bitches and some of the dumbest assholes in the world that exist in the black community. This ain't news to most of you, and it's not news to me, but I still gotta talk about it, so let's get with this fucking stupid clip, and then we're gonna get into commentary real fast. Not gonna be a long video.
Real question. Out of all interracial relationships, black women with white men tend to be the best combination and have the longest marriages. I have a question. Why do you guys think that is? In comparison to any other interracial dating mixture, black women with white men last the longest. I want to hear your opinion, and then I'll post why I believe this is the case.
Number one, everybody likes a little creamer in their coffee. Number two, we got little wieners, so they know we ain't going nowhere because nobody else wants us.
Now I know the white boy is trying to be funny. You know, I'm not commenting on that. I'm leaving that alone because I've already talked about the motherfuckers enough. But we got a black man, and no disrespect. I know because, you know, we got to be politically correct here. No disrespect to the LGBT community. And I'm saying that just because I'm on YouTube. If I wasn't on YouTube, I wouldn't be saying this at all. But no disrespect to you at all, LGBTQ. Okay, whatever you are. But I think this dude is a member of the LGBTQ. And look what he has to say about this question that this black woman just posed about interracial relationships. Motherfucker gonna be caping like a motherfucker.
She asked that question even though she barely could get it out. But she asked the question, why does black women and white men, one of the best interracial relationships, shit, I can barely get it out. One of the best interracial relationships there is, like, because according to the data, black women with white men are the longest lasting. And this comment actually makes sense. I never thought about it like that, but it does make sense. So what do you guys think? I mean, because when I looked at the comment section, I thought I was going to get something else, but actually, I can't argue with that comment at all. I really can't.
So in case you couldn't see it, I zoomed in. It says black women can still be strong and confident, and white men don't perceive it as a threat because they have power. Balances of power dynamics. That's what he's talking about. That's what some woman put. That black women can actually be strong and confident in the interracial relationships with white men. And white men don't perceive them as a threat because they have power. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, like what more can I really say? I just make these videos because when stupidity is on display, you call it out. Okay? So, basically, a black woman could be strong, she can be confident, but she can't be strong and confident with a black man. Black men see strong and confident as a threat. No. Black men see black women that want to act like men and want to try to run the relationship and act like they want to lead. That's not a threat. That's not fucking attractive. That's masculine tendencies. Being strong and confident as a woman is one thing. That's not a problem. But being a woman and acting like you're a fucking man and telling motherfuckers what they can and cannot do and acting like you're in control, that's not gonna work. Ain't no fucking man gonna stand for that. But most of these white boys will, because a lot of them are fucking pushovers. That's why when they marry you, they look at you as your goddamn property. Okay? You're the property to them. And if you leave, they will murder you. Okay? Because they have a breaking point like everybody else. But when their breaking point comes out, when it collapses, right? You're done. You're done. Somebody finally says something that makes sense. I want you to listen to this.
Tend to be the best combination, and
they let y'all do whatever y'all want. Like, they used to share women, like up in them Caucasus Mountains, bro. That like one woman would have like 3 men, like, so they just be happy that they could even be with one woman. A whole relationship just be y'all in control and him trying to please you. Like, we don't do that. Not when we in our right mind, and especially with these brothers that are coming into the scriptures. Like, our men will not allow our women to be in a more authoritative position.
Damn right. I just said that.
Last longer. Like, no, I'm getting out of here. Go be authoritative by yourself. That's why I said the Bible is a turnoff yesterday, because the majority of our women would rather die before they wake up every morning to a black man telling them what to do, telling them what they can't wear, where they can't go, and how they have to act like. A lot of our women would rather die than do that.
Women with white men tend to be the best combination.
When you look at it from a power perspective, it's kind of interesting because on one hand, you have white men who don't experience any form of discrimination on a large scale, and yes, I'm generalizing, and on the other hand, you have black women who experience the combined brunt of sexism and racism. So maybe there's something appealing in being with someone whose understanding of your experience isn't clouded by the fact that they also experience discrimination.
What?
At the end of the day, it doesn't really have anything to do with race, but
What the fuck is she? What in the fuck is this girl talking about? Did she just literally say that white men understand what black women are going through when they're... Oh my god, man. My god. And when I react like this, is not a surprise. It's just the buffoonery, the foolishness, and the retardation, the mental breakdown of the brain. This is just, oh Lord Jesus Christ. God help these black people. God help them. The black man that came on before her is the only one that actually says something right. Now, one day I disagree. I'm not going to tell a woman what she can and cannot wear. She can wear whatever the fuck she wants. But I'm not going to have no woman of mine, you know, wearing some skimpy ass outfit when she's going out to, you know, with friends and shit like that. If she's going out with me, that's one thing. But you don't need to show off what you got to other men. I understand that some women still like to have the attention. That's fine. But at the end of the day, you're with your husband, you're with your wife, and that's who matters most. But he's the only one that actually said something that made sense. These other fucking imbeciles on it, the black guy that may be a member of the other squad, I mean, he said the stupidest shit. That statement was dumb as fuck. This girl right here don't know what the fuck she's talking about. She sounds like a feminist, and she's talking about white men understand what black women are going through. What are you talking about? They will never understand what black people go through. And like I said, I'm not trying to convince you not to be with those people if you want to be, because we have so many people that act and talk and speak and think just like this dumbass right here. That's why we have us in this particular predicament now of dating out. And people are saying, oh, the black race will be gone. But no, it won't, because there are still many more black women and black men that are with each other. But this is just this is a display. It's a display. That's what I want to call it. It's a display of idiocy that I'm showing you every time I talk about these particular dummies that want to date out, because their reasoning makes no goddamn sense.
Surprised if I told you the answer was rooted in systemic racism, because this goes the same both ways. Black women love being with white men and black men love being with white women, and this trend is increasing over the years as the black community is imploding on itself. And there's a lot of systemic racist policies that's adding on to this, but this actually starts with slavery itself. I was talking to somebody who's majoring in African studies, and they told me this. One of the primary tactics slave owners used would be the white man who owned the slaves would be to indoctrinate and butter up the black woman, and then use the black woman to control the black men and to keep the black men obedient to the slave master. This was also the start of that very negative stereotype that black women are overly masculine. They were kind of forcibly indoctrinated to be that way, especially with the systemic destruction of black fathers and black households. But anyways, black men go to white women, black women go to white men. Let the destruction of the black community continue.
The destruction of the black community will continue, because you want to talk about how there's black on black crime. There is crime in everybody's neighborhood, in everybody's community. White on white, Asian on Asian, you know, Arab on Arab, Native American on Native American, Hispanic on Hispanic. I don't want to hear that fucking argument. But the destruction of your own people will continue as long as you look at the other people that want your same destruction as your only option of being happy. We have to keep on calling these people out that do this. And they can do it all they want because they have free will. But we're going to be here to clown them every fucking chance we get. I'm out.